Hey guys, greetings from inside of the McDonald's cup. Um, and there is actually, if you're wondering, real bona fide McDonald's Coke in here. I didn't sneak something else into this McDonald's cup, like I've been known to do. Um, we stopped at McDonald's before the show and got these. So I'm still working on mine, obviously. So because I couldn't have taken it into the show. Um, I have more details on that uh, in a future blog post. But for now, I'm going to um, talk to you guys. I'm gonna do quick Mikey goes to the movies. We're gonna cover um, Gandhi and Wimbledon are the two movies we're gonna cover in this particular um, trip to the movies. Um, Wimbledon, I've seen a bunch of times. Gandhi, I've only seen one time. It came up honestly as a recommendation from Amazon, so I got it as part of the um, March blowout. Um, which, by the way, I'm kind of hoping to um, drop uh, sometime um, the week that I'm off for Mania. So watch out for that. Um, but we're gonna start with Gandhi. It's a biopic, and I like biopics, so I figured it was recommended. It was cheap, so take a look at it and do a review. Um, Ben Kingsley plays Gandhi. It's a really well done film. Ben Kingsley, much like in everything else he does, um, gave a really powerful, stunning performance. Um, it covered everything um, from um, Gandhi's young life to his death. So, um, and how he was really a peaceful man. He um, lived by a code and tried to teach a code of nonviolence, and he always did he could to help the less fortunate. Um, the scene where they cover his funeral is really powerful. Um, just to see, um, the scope and scale and all the people, and um, they were able to actually film the Gandhi movie in India. Um, it was directed by Richard Attenborough, and the fact that this was even made um, is surprising to me because he said in one of the extras that um, while they were making it, there were still people in India trying to shut the production down because they thought that an Indian crew should make the film. And here this dude is from England. Here these two guys are from England with an American producer and um, making a movie about an Indian guy. So that kind of made so that little story kind of made the fact that this was actually done in India and actually came to be um, all that much more interesting. And he said that the reason that it actually came to be was because um, Gandhi's wife, I think it was, stepped up and said, if anybody gives you any shit, send them to me. I'll take the heat for you. And she did. And so Richard Attenborough was always grateful to her for that. And just a really powerful movie. It's 3 hours and 9 minutes long, or 3 hours and 11 minutes long, sorry. And really, because of everything that has been done by him or attributed to him, it really could have been longer. And Attenborough said as much. He said it should have been like a 12-hour movie, but they had to cut it down into like a 3-hour movie. And he said that the process of cutting it down was the hardest thing he's ever done in his life to that point, and even since. And I say to that point because the Guinea movie, the date on the box was 82, so just awesome movie. I definitely would recommend it. But don't have a lot to do the day you watch it because it's gonna take a while to get through it. And not only do you get the 3-hour movie, the 3-hour and 11-minute movie, but you get, I think there was a grand total of I totaled it up in total time. I think there's a grand total of 2 hours or 2 hours and 15 minutes, some shit like that, in special features. For geeks like me, that's awesome. Because the more special features there are, the more I like it. But as for the movie itself, it's a biopic. I love biopics, and because it was who it was, I understand why it had to be as long as it was. And I'm not gonna take off for the length of the movie in that case because Attenborough was right. It should have been a 12-hour mini-series type of deal, but they were lucky they got the movie made. So gonna go ahead and give this one 4.5 wheelies out of 5, and tell y'all, if you see it on Netflix or you happen to run into a copy of it somewhere, pick it up, watch it. You'll learn a little something about a very great man that is still revered to this day. And that's you can give it 4.5 wheelies out of 5. And that's going to take us to Wimbledon. Starred Kirsten Dunst and Paul Bettany. And I believe that this might have been Paul Bettany's first major acting role. So, and it's set in England. It's set around the Wimbledon Tennis Championship. Paul Bettany's character is a old, kind of washed up British tennis player, and he announces after his first match at Wimbledon that this is going to be his last tournament. He's going to retire after the tournament. Well, he meets Kirsten Dunst's character, who is a young hotshot female tennis player, and one of the top players in the world. Obviously, she's there. They meet, and end up falling in love, and that kind of throws her concentration off. So she actually she doesn't win Wimbledon, but and she gets mad at him, and they fight about that, and they kind of are away from each other and both missing each other, and you can kind of tell that. But on her way back home, she realizes, dude, I love him, and whatever. So she goes and watches him playing his final match, and just an awesome movie. I'm not gonna give away what the ending is, but goes and watches him play his final match, and it's just an awesome romantic movie. Um, and I liked it because it was based around sports. I like romantic movies anyway, but um, I like if they can be based around sports. I like those all that much, but it adds to it. So gonna go ahead and give Wimbledon again 4.5 wheelies out of 5. Um, I actually had to, and the reason I'm taking half of a wheelie off, and I guess I shouldn't do this for this reason, but it's my review system and I'm gonna do it. It's because I couldn't find it on Blu-ray in the US. So I found it on Amazon on Blu-ray, but it was the UK copy. It was the UK version. Fortunately for me, I have a Blu-ray player that plays um, both Region A and Region B, which is US and Canada is Region A, and UK and Europe is Region B. So, because of that, I don't have a problem with getting DVD imports as long as they're from, England, basically anywhere in Europe. Um, so, but because I had to do that, the UK movie distributors don't like to put special features on their stuff, and that's just nuts. I don't understand that. You know, you could sell more. You could actually charge more for them if you put extra stuff on them. I would think, but that's just me. And I like special features, so because there wasn't any on this disc, I'm gonna take half of really away for that. So that's gonna give Wimbledon 4.5 out of 5 wheelies, and then Gandhi also gets 4.5 out of 5 wheelies. Both of them are really good. Both of them I definitely recommend seeing. But if you're gonna watch Gandhi, make sure you have like 4.5 or 5 hours to do it, because if you get it and you got a chance to watch the special features, you're gonna take 2 hours to watch those as well, because those are really informative and kind of help with the experience of the movie. So kill out 5 hours that way. And definitely with Wimbledon, you wanna just make sure you have 2 hours, because it's about an hour and like 45 minutes to say 2 hours. And you will not be disappointed by either movie, I don't think so. But that's my review on Wimbledon and Gandhi. I will be back again later with more. Thanks for listening. Thanks for fostering the creativity. I love you all.